Well, I'm done with this event. I'll take my second one. And this time I didn't upgrade the first one until... Oh, look at this. Well, whatever. Things change. It's fine. Upgrades. Upgrades. Upgrade. Okay, we're done. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll just, wish I could take the pet token too, but... Oh well. Now I go over to crafting, and I say, hey Alf, get to work. I need you to... What element is this? It's not wood, is it? Oh, it's fire. Oh, okay. Reforge this for me, would you? 150k. Ouch. Yeah. Can I just do 10 upgrades at once, please? No? Alright. Anyway, we're gonna get a good look at their stats and decide if I have use for this as actual combat armor, or if it's just for the creation boost. We're almost done. Almost done. 25% with a 10% multiplicative. Those don't look like top tier numbers to me. 117% with, we could potentially get rid of this, but only if it's worth equipping this as gear. So we'll call it 117% and a little over 400 fire, right? So for comparison, shit, what do they look like when they don't have frickin' things in them? I always put gems in them. Oh good, here's my, oh, you're not armor, but you know what? You'll be an answer. Yet that totals more than 117. Let me see. Yep, that also totals more than 117%. I don't even need to look at the elements. I'm very confident that this is an inferior piece of equipment. I mean, I'm sure it'd be great if I were a, you know, newer player. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing. But at my stage of the game, no. These are only... Well, actually, I need to finish upgrading the other one. These are only good for what they can provide for my creation. So, my current creation speed is 151.5 million. Okay, 151.5. Do I have somebody who doesn't have anything equipped, please? You'll do. Alright. Equip 1 becomes 178? That feels like that's more than that's more than 10%. I had a good amount of wind equipment boosting creation already. But to go up by 27, that's definitely one of this. That's. I thought it was going to just give me about a 10% boost. How good is the boost from my equipment right now? Being multiplied by 2.5 by the equipment. I don't know. Seems like it gave me more than it should have somehow, but I'm sure I'm just estimating the math incorrectly. So let's go ahead and do the other one. I wish I could use this for battle. But for fire equipment, for fire armor, I already have more than I can use. So I don't really need inferior versions of fire armor. Anyone who wants attack boosting armor is is already set. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe if it had been you know, something that I could compare to mithril armor, I'd be like, well, I could use some triple S. Okay. Huh? What? Put it on. Oh, what's happening now? Do we have an extra vest that just started to exist? We do! We have 3 of them now! Why? What? Oh, please, game, don't be weird about this. Why? Every time... Okay, it didn't used to happen, but lately, every time I get a vent equipped, it does something weird. It was at 151. Look at this. Holy crap. Fine! What happens if I equip a third? 212? 180? Wait a minute, what's going on now? What? But now it's... What's happening? The numbers, they don't make any sense anymore. What is happening? Okay. You know what? Alright. Okay, we're back to the original number. I mean, it's slightly higher, but that's because of space dim and various other factors are slowly ticking this up. Okay. Put 1 on. Okay. Okay. Put 2 on. Okay. Alright. The third one has ceased to exist. That's fine! This is how it should be! There should only be 2 of them! Okay. Well, everything's working. For now. I'm afraid to take the eggs off of my guys, because I'm afraid it'll do something weird to them, too. But this is fine. This is fine. Alright. Our crafting speed is, wow, it's instant now. It's faster. It's faster. That'll definitely help with some of the challenges. I did 25 of these. They were reaching the point where they'd take about an entire day. I mean, of course, I'd sleep, you know, and other stuff, so maybe it could theoretically be done much faster, but given my schedule, they were taking me about a day. It was getting close to a day, so I decided 25 is a good number. I'm doing these, and when those get to be too much, I'm going to move over to these again. And then I guess I'm going to go back to regular challenges, and I mean, the added creation speed doesn't really help with these. It might help with this one, though. Though I think the biggest obstacle is build speed on all 3 of them, to be honest. But, you know, it's fine. Creation speed is good. It's good for me. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to do something weird when I rebirth, are you? Now I'm all suspicious that the number's unstable. Now I'm all paranoid. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter right now. If there's a bug, it'll get fixed within a few days. What am I all flustered about? We are getting very close. Ha ha! Triple S comes! Do I have enough ale to upgrade again? I've got a lot of ale. I've been crafting a lot of random stuff, like, all the time. So, I mean, you know, just things, stuff. Well, anyway. Yeah, okay, I guess that's that for the moment. this is done. So it was actually done a little while ago. I just got to record now, which was done yesterday. I'm still running the mountains. I don't know. I get pet stones for it, so, I mean, why shouldn't I? Maybe I should be just putting them back in the multiplier camp because it helps me with the challenges, but I think more pet stones are always welcome. I just burned through 1,000,000 of them, so it isn't really such a big deal right now. We've got plenty of pet stones to go around. But you never know when he's just going to release 4 pets at once, and you're going to be like, oh crap, I need a whole bunch of pet tokens now. So, I'd be comfortable with having even more pet stones if I could. Alright, let's take a look. Our contestants are Otter, here you are. Hedgehog. I mean, you know, it's slightly better. Slightly. I guess the otter would be good at multiplier camps, so, okay, cool. The hedgehog, however, is going to have to get 150,000 growth, almost 150,000 growth, to get up on the same level. Alright then, I can do that. So I was just finishing up before I go to bed. I was like, you know, I better just let these quests finish real quick, and then I'll go to bed once I reset it. And then I realized something. I have finally done it. I finally hit max rank. Oh. I don't see an upgrade button. Current max level 10. Level 10 for rank SS and triple S quests. I don't think I actually get to level it up, but I should see triple S quests for the first time ever in a minute and a half. There's a pet, there's an axe, but probably other things. By the way, are you big enough yet? I think you're big enough now. You had to be a adventurer, right? Yeah, an adventurer that makes shadow clones, but I have to figure out how I'm just gonna continue growing you? Oh yeah, that's definitely not evil. We'll create... Fuck. Alright. You are now creating shadow clones. Shadow clones per tick, 0. Shouldn't it be 1? Shouldn't there always be a minimum of 1? Well, I could feed him a little bit. Alright, how do you feel now? Current shadow clones per tick, 0. That can't be right. There you go, you're level 28 now. Ho ho. Maybe it just needs to update. Well, we got something more important to check on anyway. Ha! Bonk. Trade. Save. Oh. Many problems. You have 11 more problems. You need a blacksmith, a very high-level blacksmith. You know what? What the hell? Anybody can upgrade that hammer. Here. You can reforge that hammer. It'll still be ready in the morning. Okay. Here you go. I haven't level 100 anything, so I'm ready for whatever you throw at me. Okay. So, water in hell. All the ice in oceans melted, which flooded everything, even in hell. Help Satan to remove all the water so his hell could be fiery again. Oh. Are we friends with Satan now? Fire pets. Oh. Fire pets. GP reward doesn't excite me much. Dark matter doesn't excite me much either, to be honest, but whatever. Alright. Why are there quest points? There's going to definitely be a pet that becomes more powerful as you get more quest points, isn't there? These require high class levels, 6 fire pets. That's, That's tricky. That one is tricky. A robed man again requests your services, this time to assist a creature said to come from another universe. Bargaining for the creature's assistance proves pointless unless the man comes looking for a team who can help him slay the creature. An assassin and a supporter, huh? That's it? That's the team? Not much of a team. But that's some very high levels you're asking for. I'm going to have to unmothball my anything. Wow, that's high levels shit. Tier 4 materials, though. Alright. Hot sun! The sun is on fire! Your pond is endangered, about to evaporate. Fill it more with more water. Yeah, okay, for angel wings. Why am I getting angel wings from filling a pond? I don't know. Let's not ask those questions. Lizard in love! Deliver a love letter to a witch. Cupid? You want me to use Cupid? I guess that makes sense. Rose? It's one of my alchemists, though. I can do that, though. It's only for tier 3 materials. Wow! I didn't get to cut down a beanstalk with an axe. I didn't see the elemental pet. I'm sure she's supposed to be in Triple S. Well, whatever. I have to bring the witch out! Okay, this quest is stupid, and I'm not... It's only 3 hours, which is nice, but... Yeah, I'm really not likely to ever do this one, because I hate pulling pets out of my dungeons. I got Yen Sid, he's just fine. I can do the Rose, I could even do Cupid, but... Asking for the witch... That's a stupid quest. I'm just going to ignore that one. Well, my first impressions of the Triple S quests aren't that great, but eventually we'll get to the end of this. And the other good ones should show up. Fire pets, water pets. That's rough, man. I could pull a bunch of my crafting pets out. Although the class levels required are really high, and we've been putting everything into the dojo for a while. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need anything back. We don't have another level 100 pet to put in right now, do we? Because I'm not going to put the robot or the bottle in there, am I? You know, at some point, the Raven became class level 100. I should take the learning code off of him and give it to someone else. Okay. Well, I suppose I could relocate you for the moment. Oh, come on, the Raven won't do it. Stupid Raven. Why are you so particular about what you will and will not do? Fine. Alright, who do I have? You're level 100. Alright. You know what? That's a fair point. There. Alright, that gives me a level 100 absolutely anything. Now, all I need to do is find an assassin of level 75 or a supporter of level 80. And that is kind of a problem, actually. That's actually, I don't have one. I might not be able to do the triple S quests right now. Yeah, these are kind of tough. I don't suppose anything could be the witch. That would be nice. Well, I'll just do this. And, that. And yeah, I guess that's good enough for now. I guess in that case, I'll let this sit a little bit longer. I'll set you to doing, you are reforging something. Yeah, you are reforging this. You can reforge that. And, everything should be great, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with the triple S quests. You should be getting more upgrades to your thing also. Those quests we should be looking forward to. Or anythings. I'm gonna steal your coat now. Still says 0 clones a tick. I guess I can't. I really expected it to, like, default to getting at least 1 clone a tick. Like, I really expected it. Okay, so wait, what was I gonna do? Oh, right. Steal a coat. Steal a coat from my raven. I might just take this off. Don't give me that bullshit. Okay. Now I have to find somebody else worthy, and I'm going to put somebody from the growth campaign. I think the hedgehog is kind of low level right now, so definitely the hedgehog, I think. Yeah, the hedgehog. The hedgehog should get it, if it will allow me to. Which it probably won't, to be fair. That's what I thought. Ah, well, whatever. I need to upgrade these and then equip them on things and stuff. Got a bunch of stuff to do still. But I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, I'm gonna let this thing get its growth up to at least 300,000. Then I'll work on that sniper. And I guess I'm gonna have to give you a training sword and give you some real dungeon XP. We need to recover our pet stones. Well, whatever. This'll do for the night. Alright, everyone's tucked away, everything's good. Oh man, alright. So, we have all kinds of stuff. And, it includes a beanstalk. I think I've gone as far as I'm going to go with the double rebirth challenges, so I'm back on the black holes and universes. right. So we have elemental summon. I need a lot of things for this, but I definitely want to do that. I need to gather my stuff for the Raven, and we finally get to do the beanstalk today. I'll be at work when the quest finishes. Whatever, I can figure this all out. Alright, let me see. I need a blacksmith of significant level. I think almost any of you qualify, except for you. You don't qualify. Oh, right. It is time to give an octopus a bunch of hammers. You're level 69. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? 69? Yes, that is. Well, shit. Let's do that. Alright. A bat. Get on in there. Knock that thing down, would you? Alright, let me see. Next up, we have you. Alright. An owl. And I think he counts as the alchemist, but why take chances? I'll just grab you, and I'll grab you. You'll do. And we've already got plenty of adventures lying around. Oh, I have an alchemist right here. Shit, I already had. Oh, well, whatever. Alright, I need an adventurer and a blacksmith. Yes. Power that thing up. And the elemental summon's interesting. But oh, this sucks. I've gone back to running dungeons. Rather than doing all towers, I did all towers for a little while. Alright. This is going to be an interesting day. Who else? Who else do we need this? Elf. Gnome. And, alright. Let's have a look at this. Defender. Oh, shit. You're not high enough level. Oh, shit. Well, that throws a wrench in things. You can only send 6 pets out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe we can get away with this. Alright, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's an adventurer. Because then I'd throw in the rogue, and that's 6. And now I'd need a level 60 supporter, but that's 7. Ah, crud. What can I do about this? What can I do? I spent my EXP recently, so I don't think I have enough to push you over. No. No. Ah! Alright, we'll have to do this later. It kind of hurts not being able to do this. Alright, alright, alright. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. You will have to borrow... There you go. You have to borrow that and do a run. that's just how it be. And that'll probably be enough. Sylph. Alright, is everybody back in place? Alright, that's how it be then. Oops, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No, stop. Oh, please stop. I didn't mean to. Stop! Why doesn't enter make it go away? Save. Okay, there we go. Alright, I want to do another one of these things. And I guess 12 hours from now I'll try to set that up. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, alright. Then in the meantime, I'll just run these aberrant beings. That would make sense, right? Ow, that. Cool. Was there something else? I feel like there was something else. I overestimated how long it would take to do this one. Oh, the next one's gonna be significantly harder. I don't know. I don't know how many more hard challenges I can get done, honestly. We'll see. Alright. How many months has it been since I cut down the first beanstalk? How long have I been on this quest path? I don't even know. You received wonder. Oh, it's fully enchanted and everything. Alright, how good is this thing? How does this rate? How does this rate? The stats look good, but it has to rate against... I guess it's neutral element. Alright. It has more attack power than a sun sword plus 20. No defense penalty. Oh my gosh, the Wonder Axe is pretty freaking good. I'm impressed with it, in fact. I'm impressed with the Wonder Axe. It could definitely warrant... I think I'm going to give it to Fafnir. I think I'll give it to Fafnir with a fire gem in it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't think anybody else is worthy of it. I mean, I wish that the Balrog was worthy of it, but he isn't. I guess you're the second most promising candidate. Maybe he'll pass it down one day, but yeah, Fafnir with the axe. I guess that's kind of fitting. Alright, this thing is now level 21 and climbing. Yay! Better! I mean, he doesn't fight, but if he did, it would be not that special, honestly, but whatever. Alright. And getting better. And these are, of course, what they've always been. Alright, that leaves me with the elemental summon before I do this. I have to wait 42 minutes. This one's just stupid. Can I just remove this one from the pool, please? I don't know. It's only 3 hours long, too, and you have to pull all these pets out of their purposes. I just don't like this one. The shape of it is horrible. It would have to give a lot of tier 3 materials for me to warrant doing that. Because, I mean, you'd want to do a 12-hour dungeon, but then you want to spend 3 hours doing this thing, and it's just very inconvenient. Oh, there's a new thingy. So, there was a patch that did a bunch of stuff, and one of them is... this one. I appreciate this immensely. moving the boss chamber back means it's not so perfectly tight anymore. You could do potentially, when you push this back, you could do, I don't know, you could do an 11-hour run. You could not bring your floating shoes so that you miss a few rooms. Whatever, like this is a big deal. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal. So, I'm going to put 2% more here, and then I'm going to try to do this. When I finish with my hard mode challenges... And I'm only doing one more of these because, holy crap, this one I can probably do a little bit more of, though. This one I think I can. This one, though, oof. So I'm just about done with the hard mode thing. It's a pretty substantive boost, but we're going to be going back to regular challenges soon. I would like more speed, thank you. Well, alright then. Elemental summon. And then I'll just flip over the quests. And hopefully we'll find something that's not... Can I turn off just the triple S? Just the triple S, please. I can't. No, I wouldn't yet. Not until I finish the green ones, at least. But man, the triple S quests showing up so far are pretty awful. I did one of them that gave me tier 4 mats. I think it gave me 13. I could already get 12 from a double S quest, so I'm just like, what? It took me like a million years to break through to triple S. I was expecting something good, something exciting. But maybe in the next roll we'll see something special. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, also the patch, this thing's supposed to have gotten... Oh, look, 35 per tick! Hey, that's a start! Does that work on challenges where you're... There was a challenge that made it so I couldn't make shadow clones except for super slowly. This would probably be disabled in that. Probably. Anyway, he needs to level up a whole bunch, but he's starting. And that's good. I really do want more shadow clone growth. Also, I should probably set you to work doing anything, honestly. Anything. So, bang some forest bars together, I don't know. I would just make him brew potions or something, but he's not an alchemist. And I've got too many nothings. Well, actually, the number has been increasing over time, but now that I've got triple S ranks, I might not see aberrant beings so often. I might actually have to put a little more effort into, making nothings. But that won't be for some time. Not for some time. Because I've got plenty saved up. Alright, here we are. Can finally put all you guys back to where you belong. Lay it on me. Success! Alright, born from the power of all the elements. You better be frickin' amazing, because the elements, well, some of the elements are really good. So you can boost the elemental stats of all pets in the same party. You want to be a combat weapon? Alright, well, a blacksmith. Those don't work with mages, and I'm all about the mages, but you know what? I can build an assassin party. It's fine. I can use one where the damage dealer is primarily the assassin. Alright, you boost the elements. Well, yeah, I guess that could work with a, I guess that could work with a mage, maybe. Her own damage. She's a combat smith that does the smashing herself. I'm not entirely sure how to use this piece. Hey, where are you? Hey, hey, where you at? There you are. Alright, let's have a look at what we got here. Alright, you want to be a blacksmith? Oh, yeah, okay. What's that? 4-5? I can't do 4-5. Does she have to be present when I beat that? I hope not. Do you have to be neutral? If you could go into any... If you could count as every element, I could use you in all kinds of places. Well, the scrapyard is an area where I'm concerned. I mean, you can see it's just an eclectic mess. A blacksmith together with Carno. Okay, this kind of makes sense. I can kind of see that. Alright. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what I can do with this. She's going to be a long way in coming, though. I've almost finished leveling up the dojo's main stats. I haven't gotten to the elemental ones yet. The speed damage is up next once I finish regular speed. And then I'm going to make a push with my new axe, which is currently getting a gem fitted to it. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Depth 5 or 4-5. That's a high bar to set. Maybe I'll try to evolve this other thing first. The Schnipper, whose wind element. Oh darn, wind element, really? Wind element. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. Don't I have an archer that can shoot multiple arrows in wind element? As an assassin already? Are you really better than the archer? Multi-shotting for me? Oh no, you're neutral. You're neutral with your arrows flying slowly through the air. And the sniper is the... Alright, fine, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. I'll figure this out eventually. You're like a million miles away from being relevant anyway. I'm still on this thing. And I'm a million miles away from getting this guy. He'd be amazing, though. Well, whatever. Well, I'm just glad I finally get to put the teams back the way they're supposed to be. I had to fall way down in the things. Where's Salamander? The towers, I had to go at much lower levels. I could have tried to substitute in things, but I didn't. I'm a little bugged. I don't have the second assassin for depth 3 of the forest, but I need that level 100 gray to do questing. Questing is hard right now. And that's the piece that this whole team is built around. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about new materials, but whatever. What you got for me? Look at this, I got 1,700 nothings. I way overproduced on it, but... Oh, good, that's a good one. Well, that's the thing I need to do. Darn. Why do the triple S ones suck so much? I could do this with anything in the gray, or I could pull the thing, the swan, out of the fishing lake for this to be the supporter. Either would work. Dragon attack, though, I actually can't do this one very well. It might be possible to do that one. I just don't see this one happening. Unless I pulled a whole bunch of things out of regular campaigns. Mage training, that one's good. I'll do that one. Yeah, let's do mage training. Beach walking, slime infestation, Zeus, we can do those. And screw Wizard and Love. I wish I could just remove that from the pool. It'd be nice if we had a few more quests, and then we had the option to ban some of them from appearing altogether. Oh well. Oh well. Also, I'm doing a few of these, which are going to be where I finish up the hard mode. I think I'm going to go for 75 hard mode points and call it good there, if I can push it that far. Of the hard mode stuff, I think this was the one I got the most progress on, by far, definitely. That's the best one right there. Could I make this all better? Well, I could have the axe. What? No. No, that's not what I meant. I meant I'll do this. There. And I'll have the axe back by the time we're ready to do more of them. Cool. Alright, anyway. That's where we is at. I don't know what I think of the elemental right now. Blacksmith, huh? Blacksmith. She seems good, I think. You know, I honestly thought, with the new event equipment boosting my creation speed, and boosts to creation and build speed from the hard mode points, and all that the Ultimate Universe Challenge wouldn't be so bad, you know? It was so bad. Yeah. I'm not going to do another 4 of these. Nope. I'm going to stop here. For now. Because, yeah, this is a pain. This is most definitely a pain. I'm still not quite there! Hold on a second. Here, that's what I'm going to do here. Just shove whatever it needs into it. All right, just get it done. Get her done. Anyway, yep. Well, that's where. Yeah. I got nothing else to say about it. I'm going back to regular challenges. I have these, where hopefully all my stuff will come in handy. I need more create speed and build speed, definitely. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how those go.